Ano eti for Monfanche. And straight away, unsana me shall say free English Premier League in him. And I was saying say a lot of games and of course so over the weekend, you know who say Arsenal, a ball game, Tottenham Hotspur, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool. These are all teams this season particularly are more form better than Manchester United. Into any game be on Bobo Biano. So Manchester United embo a big opponent. Any game be these two teams, and I said this team can be much more important than the Manchester United. But I don't know if you understand. But yet, now man for be who say this is going to be the first game. Ruben Amorim ebabo at the Manchester United, and with that, no, also be heavy. Because we've been hearing Ruben Amorim good even in the Champions League. You the Manchester City FA. Not to say be a Manchester City did not go into the game with a clear plan, and I say be your mind they went into the game trying to get a win because the new face of the UEFA Champions League. No, every game be and you need to get a win to secure your position. Into Manchester City went into that game with the mentality to win, but yet Ruben Amorim at the Sporting CP team. Let me dismantle Manchester City team. So people were having that kind of belief. Say, any papa bay, or bet me abesesa neema, Manchester United team. And we kept saying it here. Say people should calm down. The man is very good. But we've seen better coaches Omaba Manchester United in this same instance. And also with this same condition, mobile and neema team and farm. They should calm down because all Manchester United team no penny since the departure of and I said since the introduction of Sir Alex Chapman Ferguson. Only say coaches are power do na no first game in Chedan because Sir Alex Chapman or only say way back on the Oxford in the first game, not on the Oxford United neighbor. Oxford United Asian by 2 goals to no. Ubenya David Moyes. One say after Sir Alex Chapman no David Moyes nearby. On also in the game against Wigan Athletic. Olusuye, and that's all we need that game by 2 goals to know. But if we are not now about the next one, Luis Van Gaal against Swansea City, that's Olusu by 2 goals to 1. You talk of Jose Mourinho winning by 2 goals to 1 against Leicester, and then Papa friend Eric Ten Hag against Brighton and Hove Albion, you're sharing by 2 goals to 1. And so here, the majority of the coaches, no. Omo first game and Shadankwe, the only people are Mutiminya win, Jose Mourinho and then David Moyes, Omo, and it's Minya win. So for me, I don't think that this, can say a fact enough to say, Ruben Amorim, nya winner. He should be pardoned, but there are a lot of things that went into the game. I think people should calm down. I've seen people trolling Manchester United say, oh, nada na omunko baby omujina na omujina. But people should calm down. Let's not forget. Friday, Saturday, no, remember the kind of possible lineup if everyone is fully fit in the team. Obey me, you sure and how be person the game this inco. Shall it go if it is still there? I have a bit to near DB. And I gave you
Silver
this
Sports,
and it is clear. This is a manner. Remember this example. He has not been in the system for long, and. A Juma at Manchester United, a Juma. This is the first time we bida from Braga to Sporting CP, and only P from all that. Never say be Sporting CP or bear 5 only P from 5. About a category 1 team. Right now maybe a Neman Nunkuyi. But when you are talking about the teams of me best in the world in terms of history, United Ekahubi and over fast Jumano, the pressure and everything there, no, it will weigh him until he will need to get some time. On the way to Now, injuries was a part in this game. I think it affected Manchester United and Saturday in Mekano. I say, Ando Nana, I predicted on the better poem, but Omunina will know you fully fitter. And that's what about Brantia, your friend look sure. I was the left wing back. No about Brantia friend Diago Dalo, and Nasa Nuzal Mazraoui, I the right wing back. Lenny Yoru, a fitter. Bono, no about together with Lisandro Martinez and then Matthias Delete. Sure. And in the midfield, no, frankly speaking, per Hawa, Missy Hum and Niemano. I think he would prefer to go with Kobe Meinu, our fit,
Silver
together
Sports.
with Abrante Efeno Manolo Gatti. No about Abrante Efeno, either Garnacho or Rashford, and then Bruno Fernandes right behind Rasmus Højlund. On the city, but then because of injuries, look at how another formation SOC was very hard to shift. No, Babeka air center back pair on the city, so clearly tells you say now Omunye in a shape or no ankasa munkobepe. Amadialu had to shift into the right wing back position. Meanwhile, so we know so a left footed player. into who could burn the right wing back and normally no I how my doing unless a left footed player or an attacker and no one anymore no cut in but baby or boy you know you all know say na any normal position. So for me I think say early days yet I wouldn't say we should keep pardoning him, but what I want to say is United a problem no.
Yeah.
We've known for years how we sit here. And if they really want someone to come into the air free, no one team members Sanyema, and yeah 1 or 2 games, and yeah this early moment, and other bejeji, because even during the week, and I said during the year and season, no course no, they were having a new coach, and I said an old coach in the shape of Eric Ten Hag, Nanyema Nkoye from a United team, no. So he has come in at a time, and Nanyema Jiagu team,
98.3
I don't think
FM.
we should be straight away expecting say or buy now. No, I be fan Nanyema di aswa na ekuye no. Though say there are some people omutimi yes ade no that this turn around say it missy bebre you talk of Arne Slot e will Liverpool say oba you know na last season na man sheda nko e will Liverpool but this season what me ye na years say am no ka say no they on top of the league table we have Champions League games so amoba and e make the more but no kwampo the situation here far different than
Silver Sports
because Arne Slot got the time so on the team ni na best start but Arne Slot Ruben Amorim is coming in an interval. So for me I think say early days yet but yet there are some players who on ma frankly speaking I think it's about time as well more say who say this is the time for them. They really need to lift up their performance. You cannot be playing for Manchester United 1 year 2 years 3 years 4 years now still you are giving an abysmal performance and you expect say always you blame coaches inti onfa hunde no
Silver 98.3
because there are some
FM.
players in the United freer. The last time I was saying something here say Manchester United one of the teams openyi ope quality ekuto omu team the kind of experience players ekuto omu and yet this performance na so omu dem they should be performing more than Chelsea, they should be performing more than Aston Villa, they should be performing even more than Arsenal mo omu bo omu homo den kra no but yet they are not able to do that. So for me, I think there are some players in there, especially Marcus Rashford. I don't know what is happening to this guy. And talent ekutano. Yes, we are more talented than him. No, the talent Marcus Rashford came up with when he was even a student. Satam no coach no about Manchester United.
Yeah,
and I remember on the Chelsea share open yenja no on for Chelsea a chinchuchu form. And the big games are not Marcus Rashford Ebono. We all thought and say and the Manchester United and a new legend of their own. They are breeding someone straight from their own air hands. No, Oba be a legend for them, and I say Oba be someone Oba take the team on his shoulders. But Marcus Rashford on and off now too much. And say no cry there. And yet on and off. I say on not off bear three about was one son on back. So. I think that there are some players, Bruno Fernandes, on all those players. No, they really need to live up to their expectation because any man could you honor cry. Now, opening. Let's talk a bit about Manchester City.
Sure.
Very bad. Very bad. 5 games in a row. Unlike Manchester City, to lose all of them. All of them, Manchester City are losing in. And only my dear all these games, no, so be no one more to more than 1 goal.
I say Bianzo consider more than 2.
Yeah.
But I say one consider 2.
Yes. Because the first one against Tottenham Hotspur in the EFL, Tottenham shed by 2 goals to 1 or concede 2 or just a single goal. Or we no cover Bournemouth
98.3
2-1 or concede 2 1 goal. Or we no Sabo Sporting CP in the Champions League dismantled him by 4 goals to 1 and was share 1 goal or concede 4. Or we no Bebo Brighton or concede 2 or share 1 and then against Tottenham Hotspur again 1 share goal or concede 4. So it tells you, say, we have a result say that very bad. But Penny, me and I do we maybe can't see me. Obi am fan haje mami. 5 games now look so consecutively no. Back when Champions League, back when EFL, and I'm me and in the English Premier League. We are playing in arguably the most competitive league in the whole world. Openyi, Man City has lost 3 games on the bounce, conceding numerous number of goals. But yet, only Man City still no good to that second. Is it not surprising to you?
Yeah, sure.
Unsa man for adwen ko so. O na man City lose 5 and we lose 5 and no one that man for anu no more ka. On fa table na that so no hwade.
98.3
A team that has
FM.
lost in the English Premier League.
3 matches.
Arguably the most competitive league in the whole world. Only 3 matches to us so I consider this huge number of goals. At least also who free the top 4 ni mu kra. But yet omo necessarily lead and answer omo that second on the league table. We are praising Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea, boy, omo, yeah, there, Arsenal, Brighton, and Hove Albion, but yet they are all behind Man City team now. This really tells you the kind of team that we are talking about. Even in their West Ham moment, yesterday,
yes,
because of a name or mutimiado to it becomes very difficult to dethrone them. Say and a you. So why a corner of us over the J League, Man City bet me a pile points be a god my bedroom one tiase. And Tinema and Kuye Kwana teams are one a chini win. Yesterday they will be in a comfortable position. So man shall say Yensua. Yesterday they are able to grind some points via Omo Modern Hono, Omo Munchini Muda. And it is very surprising to me. Say yesterday out of all the games that were losing, Naston or Timida second, a bit surprising. But no penny. Let's say something to a papa a friend Pep Guardiola. I think Pep Guardiola is one coach and he him say or what Barca or shall say or Barca no. And the copy more Bayern Munich no need him say in the style of play air one. He's always focused on the midfield and the attack.
Yeah.
How to attack opponent. A quiet befa so yama opponent enya ball nimbi bombard the opponent with the ball. Always yen create chance against them. Yen try say the moment they have the ball 5 seconds interval yen pressing the ball no. And no na ade na ewo ni mu pa. But as time moves on, ohun say there be he really needs to tweak the tactics ni mu kakra. E so put defenders enye ball play ni nko edu ba bi e so put omombebo kika kakra. That is when he started loving the likes of Ruben Diaz mono.
Sure.
The likes of Manuel Akanji mono. You see how those Manuel Akanji can announce where those players are or the ball netto from the Netanaki all these players. No. That is when he started loving them. And or the baby wrong team nim. Emma, we saw say he is now having a perfect team from the defense to the midfield to the attack. Baby Akaleke so very well. But this time around, Swaria, it is seeming more of a sort like Guardiola gradually at Manchester City. So the midfield need break it down. It becomes very difficult for Guardiola. The team need to perform. Not only once, not twice. You must see Obekai that season. Na Bernardo Silva na the main player. No Okleki won FIFA no Manchester City Ekleke no. Edu be na niam ankoye fama Bernardo Silva. How an Man City team dey sibre. Then it shifted to Kevin De Bruyne. The moment Kevin De Bruyne ebenya injury, na nyina hu say team na jija. And now, enye Kevin De Bruyne anymore. It is now Rodri. Rodri ni team ni mo. Now Man City is finding themselves wanting. Until they say no, I am starting to believe say sometime ago na in the defense and na the problem. I will try so be fix here no. Now, the midfielders no. I think say ultimate center the game around one particular person at the moment the person isn't there. Na ne ho kire no. And we've seen a certain Guardiola every particular season beyond or one particular player openi or none a team no centered around him. Obeka if you fold in there. Bernardo Silva medical can asem Eke Gundogan. Before so Obeka move to Barca no. Okay that very season no. Yeah. Or no na do omoje league no. You see how it is. And every year beyond all player the team near centered around the player. And if say we beat two player na and I say share team or make me cut off that player na Man City ya bre. And it is something he really needs to look at because the team Tottenham Hotspur or boy it isn't the team Saturday the make no mistake for Obekaya. I was emphatic say game when you game Man City be lose. And my reasons were say they are playing against a side that Auburn and West defenders in Radu Dragozin and Ben Davis. Ben Davis is naturally not a centre back. Radu Dragozin coming from Fiorentina isn't a player or by and what me are finding a rhythm team nimu. And even the last game against Ipswich Town, Mulusu proud to Omni Man City there no. Let's not forget he even scored an own goal in that game. Telling you say Obo game the Tottenham my name and and I felt like say Mickey van de Ven ni ho na Christian Romero ni honom their mainstay center backs ni ho even Kromo honom no kwa they are conceding no mo mienu ni honom how is Tottenham Hotspur going to be able to withstand the pressure Erling Haaland red hot form Edeba. I think 12 goals in watching in the league, right? You talk of Abrante friend Phil Foden, Savino. You talk of all these players, the pressure on Modebano. How is Tottenham Hotspur going to stand against them? But yet they were able to score 4 goals, and Manchester City didn't even score a goal. This is looking very, very bad. Very, 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 very bad. And I think if this thing continues, a bit me have Manchester City, because now everyone's sitting back now. Who the air so they are saying Bournemouth being able to play out to outplay Manchester City.
Yeah.
It is a Bournemouth to mini Manchester City, but no outplay no not Sporting to mini Man City, but no outplay Man City. Do you think say if I am a team now Man City, but many that kind of fear factor again? No. So it is going on the very wrong side of Pep Guardiola, and I think he really needs to, set up and solve all these things. No, it is very bad of him.
Right.
At Niemana Esu Honum. Now, Bakupe in the EPL, and I'm no ebe hardway.
3 minutes.
Okay, Mami mo Chelsea for Nabaso. It was expected say don't be we need that game, and a crowd mo fast we need game na mani age ho. You see, there are some players are near criticize you almost say omo money so, and I think say. Since time I shall say criticizing, they are living up to the billing, especially Enzo Fernandez. Enra, he was the man of the match of that game.
Silver,
and the kind of game on the mind, frankly speaking.
FM.
I think say ever since on any wife needs to buy and kaka make Kaisa Otana have bone cheaper. But ever since that time, Obia follow me say after the name of the man. Argentina okwa Oshegu or says Oba Chelsea the same thing name the man. So I don't want to conclude on the fact say Ebia no nim the oye a coincidence. But I don't want to conclude on the fact say na onim the oye because also obie na no kan ton so no ofili say on girl no separate kakra and dem betimi akoye the man also making it clear and am pass so on ne separate here no. You can testify to his name inti. I don't want to believe say bia no nim the oil bet. But it is a bit difficult. Oh yeah, that means on the negative side means so no so. But Entina make us untimi hu ni. Oh, because it could be a coincidence.
That say na Enzo na 777 no di mu asem. And I say na yere no susu na na se bise bo no su
and your omo anenim I don't want us to say the mechanic more mabaso and Enzo the kind of performance he give I think if he continues this way this is what Chelsea fans and the football fanatics it is expected from player bit is Enzo the kind of money he went in for and I think he really needs to be giving the A game performance to Chelsea always.
Okay.
Now I'm call La Liga nim ke to be na me
1 minute.
Yeah. Barcelona did drew yet again against Celta Vigo. And we've seen, is it 2013, 2012, they're about coming. Celta Vigo has always been one of the boogie sides for Barcelona. But yet I felt that this isn't a gamer. Now say Barcelona team Lucy. And that's our mobile draw. Because
Silver,
frankly speaking,
98.3 FM.
they've been a boogie side. But this is a Barcelona team and we all know the kind of form you could tell. And on recent game, then it shouldn't be against Celta Vigo because they knew right behind them, Madrid were going to play against Leganes. A side that on any time, everyone can convincingly say Madrid beshe and Madrid winning. No, once Madrid will two outstanding games.
Sure.
Madrid winning the 2 outstanding games will leave them with only 1 point. So people were expecting Barcelona should go all out and win this game. And I am starting to feel Barcelona team no. The performance of Monday man, it wasn't what was expected before the season began. Hansi Flick and the team yes, and I was saying, players they are not players. Over the European top teams now. You be our first 11 this one man. Be our top 5 teams. Our first 11 very good no. Be our Barcelona team in shame. Now man for the meko. Meaning so I say me can say now. And people were not agreeing with me on this fact. But I will continue to reiterate it. Look, Barcelona team no, almost perform so very well. Currently, almost players individually they are on form and they are playing as a collective.
Okay.
But so far individual players now, I don't think the quality they are having no down enough. eso mutimi mad that kind of dominant performance no, and I think say reality check kakra ya to but
right.
I trust and believe some boys will be able to step up to the game because Robert Lewandowski at least he's having that experience obetimi there but enhance the tackling so in the kind of experience nenema obetimi there so for me I think say Barcelona a reality check now to bet they will be able to bounce back and get things right.
All right, Sir Prince and I get